third chapter. As God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience. Bear with one another. If anyone has complaints against one another, forgive each other, just as the Lord has forgiven you.
And now a reading from the book of Ruth, chapter 1, verses 16 through 17. But Ruth replied to Naomi, "Don't urge me to leave you or turn back from you. Where you go, I will go. And where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried."
So, these days we hear a lot about the institution of marriage, how it needs to be saved, protected, left alone, unchanged. And it's amazing that when we come together to celebrate a union such as this, these arguments, these debates, these fights seem to melt away. Because brothers and sisters, here today, we come not to join these two in the institution of marriage, because God did not create institutions. Instead, God created relationships. Institutions are solid, unchanging, overwhelming. They have hierarchy and are created by humans. Relationships, on the other hand, were created by God. They're fluid, they grow, they flourish, they nurture us and are nurtured by us, and they surprise us. They enthrall us. And that is what you two are entered into today. A new phase in your relationship. And just as you two grow together in love and friendship and trust, so too shall your marriage grow. Trust is the skin of this relationship. It grows as you grow one to another. As you nurture it like a flower, it expands. So it was with Naomi and Ruth. Their relationship was one that grew and changed, but was based in love and trust. It sometimes shocks people to discover that these verses are a set of verses frequently used in weddings and are addressed from a daughter-in-law to a mother-in-law. And having lost her husband, Ruth modeled a deeper truth of her new life. Not what was easy, but most comfortable. Naomi freed her from the need to stay, but Ruth loved her family so dearly, she refused to leave. So today you join one to another to start a new chapter in the story of your relationship together. Each of you, like Naomi, will follow each other, support each other, love one another, cherish one another through the good and through the bad. Of course, no family is perfect. All of us carry baggage from the mistakes of our families. Mistakes that we perpetuate ourselves. I am thankful for my own parents, and I'm sure I will someday beg the indulgence of my children, just the same you will. Our culture focuses so much on dysfunction that we often forget to thank our parents for the good that they have done for us. See? Let me remind it. Renee, you were brought here by your parents. Kirk, you were nurtured by your family. The good that they have, the truth that they know, and the beauty that they share is in great measure given us gift of generations of McCleods and Allen family members. You join together two lines, but more than that, you join together as a son of Adam and a daughter of Eve. You are fully human, and yet there is that hope, the potential for something more. Marriage ceremonies often say, death will part us, and that is a wise word. This new family unit will not last forever. It has a purpose, and that purpose has an end. The day will come when the shadows will vanish, and these types of relationships will find their fulfillment. All families will find their end in a fulfillment, in a greater way, and in a greater union, where every family will give itself its best treasure as a bride or a groom to God. we shall all finally leave the stock of Adam and fully be joined to Christ in the last. In that shining moment, in the wedding you allow us to be a part of today, as the only one, so beautiful and so wonderful, that He can bless into the new family in the world to come. So say we all.
So say we all.
Amen.
Amen.